In this video, we're going to look at how awareness can either be a CEO's best friend or how a lack of awareness really raises the odds that we'll screw things up. To illustrate this, we'll take a look at 3 different universes that CEOs often operate from. First, a relatively unaware leader. This is painfully all too common, and we've all experienced operating a bit unconsciously at one point or another. Next, a somewhat aware leader who, for any variety of reasons, ignores or overrides the awareness we do have. And finally, our hero, the conscious leader, who actively utilizes awareness to make wise decisions. All right, let's dive in. Being far more aware of what's going on within us provides a wealth of information that can seriously uplevel the quality of our decision-making. When we raise our awareness, both external, meaning our teams and whatever's going on in our environments, and internal, our self-awareness, we open doors to insights that can be really valuable, but may be too subtle to notice if we're racing through jam-packed CEO days. We see a more refined picture of what's going on, which provides greater clarity and better informs our decision-making. We reduce the doubt and constant questioning our minds cycle through, as well as have a greater sense of okayness. All of this empowers us to be wiser in our approach to challenges we face and more effective with the opportunities before us. To help wrap our heads around what awareness looks like in practice, let's take an example of how differently a situation might be experienced by a CEO with little awareness, a CEO with some degree of awareness, and a conscious leader who has mastered awareness. Let's say we own a company that's been turning a steady profit for the last 5 years. Profits haven't grown over those years, so in a sense, we're stagnating. This past year, though, we expanded our offerings without onboarding new team members and gained a 15% rise in net profit. Unfortunately, the strain of achieving this has resulted in widespread employee dissatisfaction. Teams are complaining about being stressed and under-resourced. And they are. So let's look at the first of our 3 universes. In this one, let's pretend we're a leader with a substantial awareness and sensitivity deficit. With the increase in company profits, we give ourselves a very healthy year-end bonus. We took the risk, we kicked butt, and we get to enjoy our just rewards. But hey, we're good people, so we pay out team bonuses because some of them worked hard too, and this'll make them feel better. Or at least, maybe complain less so we can keep the wheels of profit turning. Of course, the problem with this is our obvious lack of awareness and sensitivity. We're deaf to what our teams truly need, which is more help. And of course, our hunger for more money blinds us to how much we're overdriving our teams. Obviously, a failing strategy. Just how many stress claims will we endure and pay for? How much in rising workers' comp premiums? How much money will be wasted on training new team members as fed-up employees leave? And what about the impact on present and future productivity as morale continues to sink? And how about our team members' quality of life, the impact we have not only on them but their families? Realistically, if you're watching this, you are probably not this full-fledged, unaware, insensitive leader. In Universe 2, we're a leader who's more aware, but sometimes it seems more convenient to ignore the awareness we have. And we do. But wait, why would we intentionally ignore what we're aware of? Well, oftentimes it's because our need for short-term gratification carries too much weight and drives us to blind ourselves to what's going on. In this scenario, in the back of our minds, we know that all their bonuses are really just a veiled attempt to pacify and silence the employee pushback about being overworked and under-resourced. We realize that we're not actually addressing the problems we've created, but we don't really want to deal with the issue because that will mean we can't have everything we want. So we bury the awareness that we're not taking good care of our team so that we can go carefree on our luxury vacation to Machu Picchu. After all, we don't want anything interfering with us enjoying the fruits of their labor. But within us, this awareness surfaces from time to time, and it haunts us. That haunting is our conscience sending us a message that we've acted out of alignment with our values and what we know to be wise or right or good or kind in this situation. This middle ground between not aware and conscious leadership is actually more difficult and more painful than simply being ignorant, like in Universe 1. Because in this mode, we not only have all the negative impacts of a leader who's not aware, but will be haunted by it as well. I don't recommend getting stuck in this transitional stage of sort of aware but not really aware leadership. Onward to conscious leadership. Now in Universe 3, finally, being a conscious leader with greater awareness. As conscious leaders, we won't pretend our team is fine, and that throwing some money their way will pacify them. We'll recognize that they're stressed, and we'll care about that both for their well-being and the long-term well-being of the company. Awareness helps us be in touch with our feelings, our values, our genius, and it provides really valuable information that can result in raising our capacity for wiser decision-making. In this case, we know that it's important that the team feel heard, respected, taken care of, and we know they need more resources. We're also mindful that we have needs too. It's not lost on us that one of the reasons we created the company in the first place was, and that we've worked our butts off, was to receive some bounty. Informed by all that we're aware of, we can assess and choose wise solutions that best take care of all of us. With awareness, we're able to see a much clearer, less distorted, and bigger picture of what's going on. This is essential in that it guides us how to best invest our resources and care for our company, our employees, and ourselves, both for the present and the future. So which universe would you rather spend more time in? There's more content on the evolvingceo.com website, as well as info on how we can connect. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. Until then, lead well.